engineers, how are you? Hope you are doing well with your design learning capabilities and learning more and more manufacturing methods. If you know detailed manufacturing methods, the design of the tool is very efficient. You can design very well. Well, in this video, I would like to cover topic of transfer molding, rubber transfer molding. Well, in this topic, I would throw light on what is transfer molding, what is the process of transfer molding, what are the advantages of transfer molding, and what are the disadvantages of transfer molding. So let's start. Well, what is transfer molding? As the name suggests, transfer molding. You can see it below. If you can see the transfer molding process. See, this is a plunger, or you can say transfer mechanism. This is my cavity, a simple washer cavity, and then you can see top plate and bottom plate have cavity in with the two half. That is, this is my parting line. So now this is a transfer plot. So I will put rubber here, press it with the help of hydraulic, and then rubber will pass through this runner and fill the cavity. So what are the different processes? Well, in this, the process will be preheating of the mold. Mold will be preheated to some curing temperature. Then appropriate amount of rubber material will be placed in the transfer pot. Okay, and then that mold material third will be injected with the help of transfer, that is the plunger, which we can say. The material which we are putting in the transfer pot is called as charge. So that charge will be pressed with the help of hydraulic plunger, and then that hydraulic plunger will be connected to the runners and the gates, and from there the more material will be transferred with the help of force into the cavity. And then we will have, that is as usual, the compression molding, and every molding have the curing time. Then our curing time, the rubber will be cured, and then after that it will be ejected or demolded from the molding. So it is very simple. So if you see the compression molding process and the transfer molding process, both are same, only the input is different. So here come the advantage of transfer molding. So what is it? Why transfer molding will be used if I have compression molding? Well, the transfer molding has got very good accuracy, right? It can produce very integrated shapes. See, if you guys have many times seen that in transfer molding, whenever there is a very integrated or 3D shape, the part doesn't fills. There is some kind of blowhole, or some kind of it doesn't reaches at the corner or somewhere, or if it is a sharp corner, you will see distorted shape of the rubber in compression molding. But in transfer molding, because of pressure, the rubber will be uniformly filled. So you can produce a very high precision in part here, one, because it is pressed force, and you can press, so high precision parts can be. Secondly, a very integrated shape, very complex shape can be prepared with the help of transfer molding. And third, if there is very high tolerance zone, you can use that. Second advantage is flash reduces wastage. Since you are putting only when after some cycles, you know that how much amount of rubber your input rubber is going to be used. So once it is fixed, you will be knowing that this is going to, so there will be very less flash. Third, for faster cycle time. If you see the transfer mold, it is an open type mold, right? Whereas our compression mold is open type mold, whereas our transfer mold is closed type mold. So when you in the compression molding, you open it, place the rubber amount in all the cavities, right? And then you close the mold and then put it in the press or whatever. Or if it is clamped, you have to put individual, you have to distribute individual rubber compound every time. But in transfer mold, you are just putting a charge in one chamber and just pressing it. So this time is saved. Basically cycle time saving is here, so production cost is saved. So you can save faster cycle time. Second thing, if the flash is very less, because This is, again I say, this is closed type mold. So mold is previously closed with the pressure. Then from the top, you are pressing the force with the pressing the rubber with the help of gates. So the rubber will be filled only in the cavity. So no extra overflowing of the rubber will be there. So very simple. You are having very less flash. So deflashing will be very easy. Like advantages, there are also disadvantages. One disadvantage is the cost of the tooling is higher than the compression mold, as because we are having transfer plate, transfer plunger and all that thing, and then runner and all that machining will be there. Then more waste will be generated, like the every time the runner and the gate will take that material, so that will be generated. And then third, more pressure machine will be required as compared to compression molding. So it is up to you guys what kind of process for rubber manufacturing you required. This is many time rubber manufacturer will decide that what type of rubber manufacturing process is needed. But as a design engineer or as a mold design engineer, you can suggest to your customer that whenever he says I want to make a compression mold, you can say transfer mold will be better in this condition, and you will save this, and your production will be high, and in short a profit making thing to the customer. Thanks again. If you have any questions, please write in my comment section. I will reply or try to make video on the same. Also, you can subscribe for newer videos. Thanks. Have a great day.